Savage duck on the track, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid he's starting, heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high, victory calls reach for the sky. Passing cars one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild, Savage Duck, victory style. Having fun, doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. It's a quick team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild, Savage Duck, victory style. Oh! Savage Duck on the track, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid he's starting, heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high, victory calls reach for the sky. Passing cars one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage duck, victory style. Racing will thrive. It's the quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. It's the quick team on. Passing cars, one by one. Savage duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. It's the quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage duck, victory style. Oh! Fans all cheer, savage duck, crowd goes wild. On the track, savage duck, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid he's starting, heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high, victory calls reach for the sky. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Picks up quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. Pit stop quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh! Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. It's the quick team on the toes, fueling tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh! Savage Duck on the track, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid, he's starting. Heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high. Victory calls, reach for the sky. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped. Speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped. Speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights. Racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. It's a quick team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped. Speeding forward like a shot. Checkered flag in his sights. Racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh! Savage Duck on the track. Zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur. F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid, he's starting. Heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high. Victory calls, reach for the sky. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped. Speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped. Speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Pit stop quick, team on the toes. Fuel and tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights. Racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh. shot. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage duck, victory style. Oh! Savage duck on the track, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid he's starting, heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high, victory calls reach for the sky. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on their toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on their toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. It's a quick team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh! Savage Duck on the track, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer. Last on the grid he's starting, heartbeats race, engines roaring. Corners tight, adrenaline high, victory calls reach for the sky. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Passing cars, one by one, Savage Duck is having fun. Doing laps, feeling alive, in this race he will One by one, Savage Duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Pit stop quick, team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh. Passing cars, one by one. Savage Duck is having fun, doing laps, feeling alive. In this race he will thrive. It's a quick team on the toes, fuel and tires, then he goes. Back on track, can't be stopped, speeding forward like a shot. Checkered flag in his sights, racing hard through the nights. Fans all cheer, crowd goes wild. Savage Duck, victory style. Oh! Savage Duck on the track, zooming fast, never look back. Flying past cars in a blur, F1 dreams he will conquer.
Welcome all to this race, round 5 I believe it is, or round 6. Yeah, it's round 5, round 6, yes it is round 6, because this is a super sprint round. held here at the Road Atlanta track, famous for NASCARs racing around and abusing track limits. And just for the fun of it, we have put track limits on week today, as some of the higher divisions are being fairly naughty and need to be watched over by the bosses of the league. I'm just still getting my stuff together. My tablet's not wanting to play nice. So this is going to be a super sprint round. We're going to have 3 races. We're currently watching qualifying of the first round. Dash Vanguard leading the charge here. If he wins this round, he should hold onto the cup and be his first championship to win. But he's in competition with this guy here, Seth Sander, otherwise known as Halfbite. He is showing some form. Both teammates, the Bruce Hull Racing team, have got 3 competitors in here, and they are both doing really well. So we'll just go on to the other one there. That's, well, as the track limits are on, everyone is to be on the right side of the track, I hope, to make room while they suffer the penalty. So Bruce Hull Racing here, Anders Racing. We've got Privateer Fezzer by memory, our solo American driver, racing on his home track, so he should be putting up some good pace here. And well, there he is. He's 3rd so far in qualifying, 4th now. But Selrath showing some good time here. His debut season with RaceonOz, charging through, pushed himself up to 4th, but easy prey, 2.5 seconds, 2 seconds behind Halfbite, getting around the track here. So just throwing caution to the wind here. We've just got Easy Prey, who's putting up some good pace here through the S's and coming on to, well, whatever straights this is. None of these straights have names, they just all got numbers associated with them, and a part called the S's. It shows you how much I am in the knowledge of any of these racetracks. So turns, watching him, he's going, just coming out of turn 7 and going up the hill past turn 8 and turn 9 through the penalty zone, and then he'll go over the hill, which is turn 9, and down into the chicane. We'll watch who else is racing with us. So I mentioned Fezzer, mentioned Selrath, Wolfie, who I press the right button. Wolfie, who just going under the bridge here through the pit area, through the final turn, which is turn 11 and turn 12, and up into the straight and going into turn 1, and then climbing up the hill as he starts into the S's, where a lot of people get unstuck with the turn right here. So, but Wolfie's well and truly wide there, almost loses it, keeps it going. Just podium finisher last week was Arnold. I'm trying to get Arnold, but the people bouncing around. Arnold down to 6th in qualifying, but we've got 10 minutes of qualifying for this round to see how these guys go. Anyone there watching this right now, please say hi in the chat so I know I'm not just talking to myself. And we'll just move on with a few of the rules of this super sprint round. So like I said, there is 7 laps, 3 races, and first race will be held in the morning. The second race will be a reverse grid of the first race, and that'll be half points for that race, and that'll be held in the afternoon. Then at sunset we'll have the third race of this super sprint, like I say, they were all 7-lap races. That'll be a reverse grid of the second race, and that too will be also half points. Then you add all those points together, and at the end of the race, whatever points you have there and what rank you are will determine where you finished for the race meeting. If I've made that more complicated than what it should, I'm sorry, people. I'm just making this up as I go along. Now, what we'll also have a look at is just to throw spice into the mix. We've put half fuel in these cars. They have to start on 50% fuel. So if they blow these big engines full of beans, they could run out of fuel. But it will make them lighter and will make the sprints a lot more interesting, especially with the reverse grids as you have the faster drivers charging up through the field. So half-bite Dash has put in a 124.9 and taken pole. He is doing his best to try and get as many points out of this to keep half-bite at bay from the championship. The Fezza showing local knowledge, getting through and is qualified, well, isn't third, but easy praise, making a liar of me as we're moving through. So going back to the rules, another little spice in the mix is they have to start each race on a different tyre to what they were in the last race. So hopefully my message before the start of the race sunk into everyone, and I will actually remind them as we restart the race again in between each gap. So just bear with me as I'm just checking my controller that doesn't make a mess of things. Selrath possibly got a 0.5 second penalty by hitting the infamous turn 3 curb there. It does throw people out as they try and overuse that corner. So just watching Selrath being pushed down to the bottom of the field. Half-bite, he's just gone through again. What he's just done there has probably cut a lot, and that should cost him some valuable seconds here. Another spot where people do cop a penalty is this corner here. They run out too far wide. He's quite safe there, but they go right out onto the blue and yellow curb, and there's a penalty there. It'll cost you half a second. And in a sprint round, a super sprint round like this, that could cost you multiple positions. As we're drawing to a close of this season, half-bite Dash, I'm sorry, a half-second penalty, so he's just ruined this lap for himself. Easy prey, must be getting close to the end of qualifying session. Excuse me, cold air conditioning does play havoc with my lungs. Anders fourth, he'll be looking like he's going to hold out second on the grid, second row on the grid. Fezza starts on the third row of the grid, depending on how much time. He's going to cross the line in a second, cuts late on that corner, which is good, pushes himself up to on the second row. We'll see. Oh, Dash finishing off. Looks like I wasn't watching correctly. Yep, he's finished. So we're just going to see where Easy Prey, if he'll push himself up higher as he tries to cut everything out of it. Not quite enough. Anders, he's coming around the corner for the final time. See what sort of time he gets there. He pushes himself and pushes Easy Prey down into the third row. Wolfie's done. Selrath, just a chance to get through. What's he done? Not quite enough. And that is these guys done for qualifying. So I'll just have to pass on to these guys and start talking to them and see how the race pans out from there. I shall be back. And we're off and racing. Just mute all you guys so you don't hear me. And God, this is not the greatest way of doing it, as I'm trying to juggle 20 things at once, but we've got half bite straight out in front, straight off the bat. And I hope no one's listening to what's going on here. Yep, I'm just double checking, make sure my phone is going well, but already pulled away a second ahead of Dash Vanguard, who is got a lot of attention from Fezza. So Fezza has jumped on. Let's see if I can get a replay of what's going on earlier on. No, just ignore that. I'm trying to juggle a billion things at once. I'm not the greatest. Half bite well and truly out in the lead here already as we go down the hill into the chicane. And just type in his password, get my tablets off, and yeah, already screaming for fuel. Am I hosting of this round? Oh, Fezza, just watch this as Fezza is giving Dash a lot of attention. Dash possibly only needs to finish second in this round and he'll have the championship all stitched up. his half bite, he needs every single point possible. From Captain Risky's point of view, as long as these guys stay in this position here, they will probably have Bruce Hull Racing stitch up the team's championship. So, just watching here, the privateer Fezzer is showing some local knowledge, and he is putting a lot of pressure on Dash. So he's still in striking distance. We'll just watch him as they go up the hill through here. There's no penalties. So Dash up on the curb using every millimetre of this track. And now as we tear up through the back straight here, we'll see what happens with through this part here. There's a good place to overtake as you go down the hill into the chicane. This camera angle is not really helping. Fezzer putting on a fastest purple time. Can get in here, can do a switchback if you time it right. He is all over Dash. Dash doing his best to keep in the way, but Fezzer putting a lot of attention on Dash. So heading through into turn one. Or looks like Fezzer had a bit of a look, probably not quite close enough to do it. And all this is doing is giving half bite just cruising away. Don't forget, this is 7 laps here, drivers and viewers. And we'll just start from the back of the grid and we'll see where everyone is. So we've got Selraf, he's 34 seconds back. He must have had a mishap somewhere along the line or a penalty. Anders in 7th, probably not happy where he's at the moment. If I can get a replay, if anything might have happened there. No, he's still 7th, so my replay skills are not improving, they're actually getting worse. Wolfie, he is with his roommate Arnold, just a little bit further behind Arnold. And Arnold, who does have experience with Easy Prey. Easy Prey is just a little bit in front of Arnold. So really the action is for second place in the podium, as we've got Fezzer giving, well, he's just maybe faded back a little bit, but you got their half bite. He is pulled away while these two have just been fighting it out. So good racing here, and we shall see what will happen at the end of the next race. So I'll just watch, see if there's any action here. I thought I saw Anders closing in on Wolfie. So Anders is now giving him a lot of attention here now. Just keep an eye on things, viewers, to see if these two, if Anders will make a manoeuvre around it. This track is at times hard to overtake. Anders not quite in the dead zone where you will cop a penalty. Probably another foot over, and well, no, make a lie, he got a smack in his wrist. He's now suffered a penalty, so that'll cost him. It's no point of him even trying to get around Wolfie. He's copped the penalty here. So we'll just go back up to the front of the track, and half bite leading the charge by nearly 4 seconds on Dash. Dash just pulled away a little bit from Fezzer. Maybe Fezzer copped a half a second penalty, and it usually throws you like 3 or 4 seconds back at this penalty zone. Is right on the fastest part of the track, smack bang in the middle of it, just to annoy people. So Easy Prey, anything can happen, especially when you got penalty zones on weak or penalty zones active here. Slaps on the wrist really do hurt in this race. Enjoyable track to race. I do like this one. Many people don't, but it is a good one to race on for me personally. Arnold quite comfortably sitting through there. We'll just watch Anders again, see if he can make any time up on Wolfie. Yeah, he's climbing back into Wolfie. Hopefully this time round he won't over abuse the curb here on the outside of this corner here. And we'll just, yeah, he's got through much cleaner that time, and he's now all over the back of Wolfie as we get into the penultimate lap. Looking for an inside turn, he's having a look. We go around the outside, we'll do a switch back. We'll have the faster line. Oh, Wolfie makes a bit of room, and looks like Anders gets past. We'll see that in a replay in a sec. So it's Wolfie just going out the dirt bit wide, then just corrects it. Anders gets well and truly around Wolfie. So a slight mistake by Wolfie, and that was it. So unfortunately for Wolfie, we'll just go back up into the race. There's super sprint rounds, it's very quick. Suddenly everything goes back. Everything will go pear-shaped real quick. But we've got half bite, or Seth Sander. He is leading the charge here by like 5 seconds. So if he sticks it out, he'll start the next race last. So he'll have a task to do to try and make as many points as possible going up the field. Dash, who I believe if he just finishes second in this round, will be enough for him to hold on and win the trophy for this season. Fezzer showing good form here, third position, charging through. He is pretty much in no man's land like he was last week as well, where he's just like cars too far in front of him, too far behind him. But still a good race for him so far. Easy prey, much the same, 5 seconds in front, 5 seconds behind him. He's just got not much to do. I think maybe barring somebody in front of him copping a penalty at the wrong time. We'll soon have a look. So Halfbite, who is the fastest driver of this round so far, goes into the final lap. We move through to second place. It's Dash, who his time is not too far behind Halfbite, and really young Fezzer, he's put some good time in as well, just not the consistent time. Easy Prey doing good. Just quickly move through here as quick as possible without ignoring everyone. Arnold putting in a good show, going over that curb which some people can abuse and will lose time. Anders, who did get around Wolfie, he is climbing into Arnold, but he might be running out of time to get around Arnold. Putting on some good pace will be quite interesting. Wolfie kicking up some dirt and dust. I hope he doesn't cop a penalty for that. And we've got Selrath, who probably hasn't had much time this week to practice, and he's running in 8th place. So we'll go through the chicane for the final time in this sprint round, and Halfbite over the rise under the gantry. Looks like he'll finish in 1st place and relegate himself to last on the round on the grid for the next race. Dash Vanguard at 2nd. Fezzer quite a comfortable 3rd place in race number 1, coming through, doing a great job of that. Easy Prey not too far behind, he pretty much got there, but we've got a race to the final corner here. Arnold and Anders duking it out. Wolfie really not that far behind either, as we finish up with Selrath coming through to finish off the show, and he actually got a penalty. He's just serving the penalty zone. It's a bit unfortunate. It does hurt the penalty zone. It's right in the fastest part of the track, like I said before, and instead of giving you what seems to be half a second, it will give you more like an eternity, and it will cost you. As I now move on and talk to you guys later as I set up the race for the next round. Okay, this race will be about to start in a minute as I just start getting around to get the settings right. And okay, I managed to sit down and have a chance to watch the race start as we are gone, and Selrath straight away off a flying start. Watching there, Anders putting a lot of pressure on there, Wolfie having a go, and we got the guys from Bruce Hale Racing. Anders looking for a go on the inside, has his nose cut off by Selrath, and as they head up the hill, Selrath is showing good leadership here, and he's actually pushing the guy, as we've got a big huddle here through the guys at the back here. And anyone's guess what tyres all these guys are set on. Easy Prey holding the guys back. Dash, who needs to stay in front of Half Bite to hold the championship off. It's getting held up by Wolfie 61. Anders in the front. We'll have to watch that on a replay. See what happened there. So Anders, oh god, my replay doesn't really show much there. I don't know what happened to Selrath. So Selrath, I might not catch it in time. He must have just come to blows. Sorry about that, folks. I missed what the thing was. I thought Anders only just got around him. But we've got Arnold in second. Be a very wide car to get around is Arnold's car. Easy Prey. He is in third. Wolfie in fourth. So he's still holding back Half Bite Fezzer. I'm just going to watch what's happening here with Fezzer because something just happened. Fezzer's fallen down the track. So Half Bite, Fezzer, a bit of a bump, scrape there. Fezzer just getting around Half Bite. Very well done around the outside. Dash looking to go up on the inside as well. So these two still fighting it out. Dash way out in the soil. That's not good for Dash. That's going to cost him. Watch that one again. It looked like he just not quite a nudge. Not sure, the stewards might have a double check on that, but that was not enough room for him in there, and it's cost him, well, a chance to get up there on dirty tyres. So we'll see what pans out. All the actions here, and I'm missing it all. Whereas Anders for Bruce Hale Racing, it's he's leading the fray, and he is 2 seconds ahead of his next rival, Arnold. So yeah, Captain Risky is going to be a very happy chappy with this group here, as they're probably going to max out the points for Bruce Hale Racing. Fezzer in fourth. He's, yeah, well there, I've got Half Bite managing to, oh, is this collusion here? I wonder if it is collusion, because just watching, oh no, Wolfie's not going to let his son get by. It's a bit of a touchy-feely there. It's going to be a very interesting Christmas dinner later on this year with these two. Let's have a look at that one again. Yeah, that was a bit of doors out, elbows out, nudging into each other. That's going to be at the table at Christmas dinner. Well, yeah, it's not going to be very popular. So bear with us on that one. So Dash, who's come off He's got Wolfie on a penalty as well. So yeah, Dash, who needs to desperately get up there and get some points on the table so he doesn't lose too much. Wolfie just pulling aside and letting Dash go through. Meanwhile, we'll just look up and see how Arnold is holding out Easy Prey, and we've got Fezzer in the mix as well. So the fight for second place is right here, folks, as we're tearing through Road Atlanta for the Gamesman Round 11, Season 11 I should say, Division 4 races. Watching Easy Prey, he's making a move on Arnold down the long straight. This is the place to do it. He's out on the outside. Arnold's going to have the ownership of the apex here, but no, he breaks in. Easy Prey overshoots it out in the soil, but probably got enough distance there to get around. Hopefully the pretend steward doesn't whack him one, but he's made himself up to second place. And Fezzer, well, Arnold's actually fighting back and looking like he's going to go for a dive up on the inside there. We are 3 wide through here. Easy Prey out wide. And Fezzer sneaks through. That is definitely something for a replay. I'm going to have to watch what's going on there, because this was quite interesting to watch, folks. Is that Arnold just hits the soil, but he's got the pace there to try and get Easy Prey. Easy Prey, he's out wide, he's got nowhere to go but to be a spectator, and Fezzer actually makes up a position on him as well. So that was great driving there, guys, and probably we'll go back to this. And now we've got 4 guys fighting it out, as we've got Half-Bite pushing his way through, and this is absolute carnage through here, and another chance for me to put in a replay and overview this. But just watching this, it's still a lot to unpack here as we go through the replay again. So just watching Half-Bite 3 wide through here, pushing and shoving past Arnold. Arnold's just, this little bee is being hammered, a little Tweety bird. And Fezzer gets up in the second, Half-Bite in the third, Easy Prey down the fourth, and Arnold suffers in this one and ends up in 5th position. So after 4 laps, we are now got Anders way out in front with nearly 8 seconds in front of his next competitor, who is part of this group, have been absolutely duking it out. And as you can see, Easy Prey all over Half-Bite. He's going to go for a dive up. Oh, no, thought about second. Maybe trying to do a switchback. All exciting stuff here. Arnold within striking distance, but Arnold's got Dash Vanguard right on his tail as well. So it's going to be a lot of action happening within it. But just looking at the back here, we've got Selrath giving attention to Wolfie. So Selrath is getting stuck into the mix as well. He might have the stronger tyres this time round versus what everyone else is, although driving out there where he is, he might cop a half-second penalty. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, sorry about that, Selrath. Just touched the part of the track where it says no can go, and unfortunately that's going to cost you. You've got 2 laps to try and catch up and hope that you might be able to make a position up here. But we've got Fezzer leading Half-Bite. Half-Bite's right in his toe, or within striking distance of his toe. Yeah, just in it. So might come into maybe the final lap or second last lap of the race. Half-Bite might be able to get some a chance to attack. Goes through here. If he's quick enough through here, he might be able to at least get right up on the Fezzer's bumper, and then he set himself up to overtake down the back straight. Meanwhile, Easy Prey's watching and waiting for the 2 of them to probably get tangled up. Half-Bite going through the S's now, right behind Fezzer. Fezzer using all track experience and local experience. Get through here. We'll see if these guys are clear. So Easy Prey, everyone's got through there clear, surely. And Fezzer is going into offensive here, which is not going to help him much, because he'll then become a sitting target. Don't dare not say duck. Going up the hill here, it'll be very hard to defend if you've got a guy riding your tail, and that's what he's got. He's got both Half-Bite and Easy Prey in the tow here. Will he be able to hold it off coming down into the chicane? He's going in very defensive. Easy Prey thinking about it as well, going in for a dive attack there. Half bite, not quite in the right position to do a switchback, but Easy Prey making a chance on that and got around half bite. Saw opportunity, had a go. Don't want to see a replay of this because there's still an action here. Easy Prey out wide, half bite on the inside. It's a touch. Easy Prey out in the soil. That's a bit rough, and it puts Seth out in second. And Fezza, we'll just watch that one again because that was a lot happening, a lot to unpack as we get into this corner. And it was like Easy Prey may have missed his braking marker actually, and that's what probably cost him that. And yeah, he's also had a visit to the barrier. So half bite now up into second, chasing down, and we're looking into the final lap. I should not take anything away from Anders, who has had a faultless round this time round, as he flies through down into the chicane for the final time this race, and he should win this race. So race number 2 will be won by Anders, barring something catastrophic like a... Nope, not even that would stop him for that. He wins race number 2. Race number 2, half bite going sideways, a bit risky, followed by Fezza. Then Dash up at the 4th, respective 4th. He's climbed through the field. Arnold 5th, 6th is Wolfie, Easy Prey in 7th. And really Settleworth, who copped the penalties from just that one little bit, and really much it's hurt him a lot. As I now go into restarting the next race, so bear with me guys. As I make an absolute botch of that, I've managed to do my best to take my time and stuff it up for everyone. Anyway, we've got Selrath again out in front, holding the lead. Lights are on. We're racing at sunset. Selrath doing well. We've got half bike tearing through the field there, up in the 5th. So I'll see if I can catch what's happened there at the race start. So they're all tiled, all bunched in, and Wolfie's been battered around, and the beneficiary is his son that got out of that one. So that's what's happened there. We'll just go back to Selrath. Arnold out in front, and we've got Selrath. He's come to grief again. So can I have a look at what's happened there? So Selrath, he spun. Unfortunate position there for him to do that. Again, I missed that. I was too busy watching other sorts of action here. Arnold out in front. Dash gets around Arnold. Arnold's on the inside as we're going down the hill. He might have the ownership of the apex. Dash is out in front. They've had the overlap, but Arnold can do a switchback on this, and Fezzer, just watching Fezzer, what happened there is Fezzer holding off Easy Prey, and Halfbite has made his way right up through the field. So bear with me while I replay happy here. Halfbite, and Arnold's just been a passenger here, and really he's been left out there, but Arnold's leading the race, so making an absolute mockery of my commentary. These guys are all really bunched up close. It's going to be hard for me to commentate and make any sense of this. We've got 5 cars here that any one of these 5s can win this race proper. So watching Half-Bite's now fending off Dash Vanguard going into whatever turn after the S's. And yeah, we're going very defensive, which is going to help Arnold, who's leading the race at the moment, to just start pulling away. Seems to be the thing. If you're stuck in second or third, you're letting the person in first just cruise away. Now Arnold not quite got half a second, just over half a second in front of the others, and Half-Bite. Oh, Fezzer's going for a dive on Dash, going on the inside. Dash out wide, out the soil, back out of the S's, and I'm not in a good position here to have a look at this. Over the hill, Fezzer's got the faster run on the outside here. We've got Easy Prey on the inside. This is close and close. Easy Prey up on the inside. Still, these guys are neck and neck going up into turn 1. Fezzer might have actually fallen back. He has gone back a bit. He has actually lost 2 positions in that little tangle there. We'll just go back and see how Wolfie's going. He has got Anders all over his tail. Anders, oh, bit tail waggy there. The car can get this if you try too hard in this car. And Selrath just getting over the top of the hill here. He might be able to get back into the race. That one spin in these sprint races can really hurt you. Arnold fending off really no one. We've got that in the background. We've got Dash still trying to get around Half-Bite. These 2 guys are going to give Captain Risky a heart attack here, as both teammates are going to wipe each other out. You can see the Easy Prey sitting just in the right distance away, waiting for these 2 to absolutely murder each other. So Dash now positioning himself on the inside of the chicane here, side by side with Half-Bite. He should be able to own the apex. Half-Bite's got really nowhere to go. Trying to get around, and actually defended fairly well in the end. No touching whatsoever. But what it's done is given Easy Prey a chance to get on the inside corner here, but he's got nowhere to go. He's got 2 Bruce Hale cars right on the road of him. Now who's going to break first here at this corner? It's very easy to overshoot. Get out on the soil and you'll be out into the banners there. No one's hit those Michelin's banners yet. The Dash has now got Fezzer and Easy Prey pushing him through in all sorts of strife. How's that for word salad? Anyway, back up the top there. Arnold out in first. 3 laps to go. Well, into 4th. 3 laps to go, but he's now got Half-Bite breathing down his neck and probably looking to get around him. And Dash is not going to let go of him as well. So hopefully, if Arnold may not have the pace on Half-Bite, but if he can hold up and get Dash within range, might be another case of, oh no, Half-Bite going up on the outside corner here. He's just got the run on Arnold. Arnold might not be able to fend him off going in the corner. We'll see what happens as we go down into this chicane here. Half-Bite's really much closed the door in front of him. Dash is going to look for a dive around the outside. And we've got here, Half-Bite is now leading the race with Arnold in second. So action aplenty. Arnold could not quite capitalise on the guys fighting it out. But we've got here 5 cars all within blankets distance of each other. Anyone could win this race, especially if a horrendous penalty pops up on someone. So Arnold's going to cop it right there. Unfortunately, he's mounted the curb, and there you go. I'm afraid that's going to cost him a lot in this. But we'll see what happens as we come up through the S's here. If you go out wide on this corner here, no one's done it. Kept it nice and clean. Half-Bite now pulling away 2 seconds in front of everyone else, but Arnold's got the penalty. That should surrender. Well, we've got Fezzer back in the background there. It's given Easy Prey. I'm going to have to watch that on the replay because that did not look good. It looked like Fezzer might have just given Easy Prey a shunt. It looked a bit iffy. Hopefully Fezzer will readdress this. Big dive on the inside, and the overlap might have been there. So I'm going to have to be put on a replay for Stuart to look at that. That's cost Easy Prey much in that mix. So unfortunate for Easy Prey. Anders down in 6th. It's unusual for him. He won race number 2, but the thing is well, he's on Racing Hards. I should do this so then I have a look at what not look what everyone's on. So maybe because he's on Racing Hards, he's struggling to keep up on everyone else who might be on mediums. However, Half Bite pulling away, Dash in 2nd, Fezzer in 3rd. Do I have enough time to see what Fezzer did to get around Arnold? No, I don't. Sorry about that. Again, too over happy with the replays here. So Half Bite leading. Oh dear, he's copped a penalty. He will be screaming at himself because Dash, he is, though he's 2.5 seconds behind Half Bite, that penalty zone will absolutely sting Dash, who hasn't got a penalty. So the penalty will be served up here. By the time Dash finishes that half second and get back up to speed, sorry, Dash, Half Bite will be on top of him. So serving the penalty now, where will it happen? Will Dash manage to get the momentum to get around him? Not quite. The penalty's not quite been as bad. So here I am predicting that they'll be right in each other's face. Looks like there's still a bit of a gap there. The opportunity was there, but unfortunately Dash didn't have the distance to catch up on him enough. So Fezzer scooting around in 3rd. 4th is Arnold. I'll press the wrong bloody button. 4th is Arnold. He's not too far away from Fezzer. Easy Prey with that spill, which we'll have a look at later behind closed doors. He's getting followed closely by Anders. Probably not enough left in the race to finish this off. Wolfie in 7th, and a little bit further back is Selrath, who did have another spin early in the race, and unfortunate for him, it's cost him valuable points in the competition. So we're watching now the final lap between these two, Dash and Half Bite. Half Bite should win this round, but Dash would probably make enough points in this round to hold on to the competition trophy. Does not need to do much more than that to win the competition. We'll see at the end of this. Well, if you want to know any more information, go to RaceonOz.com, or even look at the well, just watching here, winner in 2nd, Bruce Hale Racing with Half Bite and Dash Vanguard. 3rd is Fezzer. Fezzer doing a spin. Hopefully he won't cause any yellow flag issues of anyone that might be wanting to overtake further down the road. No, there wasn't. Fastest lap for Wolfie just then in 7th. 8th is Selrath, and he crosses the line and finishes off this race for the season. So I'd like to thank anyone who might have been watching live all this, but I doubt there's been anyone. There's been no chat. I'm not as popular. If you wanted to watch Monkey Matt on Twitch, you can always do that. He does the Div 1 race, either he or Kid Byers. But I hope those of you want to wind back and watch the race later on, enjoy my bumbling and stuffing around, and shall talk to you all later. Bye for now.